Heights, Chinatown, and Fort Point. We did an archaeological dig. We had to sift through the dirt and find important artifacts. It helped us learn the history about our city, things that we didn't know before, and what used to be here.
Unfortunately, there is what we call in San Francisco kind of a hidden history. It's called the yellow slave trade, and many young women were kidnapped or brought here in false pretenses. About 85% of the women were slaves.
I have lived in San Francisco my whole life. I never would have thought that about Chinatown.
Chinatown is not only a tourist spot, but it's a real community. And you get the best of the American culture and the best of the Chinese culture. And there's nothing like it in San Francisco.
Fort Point is a very visited site. People come here specifically, those who are really interested in West Coast defense systems. There's over 5 million bricks in the fort. When it came time to build the Golden Gate Bridge in the 1930s, they felt very strongly that Fort Point was an important historic site, so they redesigned the bridge, and that's why there's an arch that goes right over Fort Point.
He's an archaeologist. He came to our school and he talked to us about Sutro Heights.
I grew up third generation San Franciscan, and you know, it's like my grandmother was really into the past, and she sort of showed me all the historic things in the city, and it just was kind of fascinating. And San Francisco is kind of a cool place because it's not very old, but it seems like it's wise in some ways.
So when we went to Sutro Heights, we did a survey to see where we would dig first. They started digging in a spot where they made a pretty big hole.
We actually dug down 60 centimeters underground, and we felt maybe like a stone cement. We moved up about a feet or two, and we felt another one, but we're not sure what it was.
I went up to the top where Sutro's house was and uncovered where a wall used to be. Adolf Sutro used to be pretty rich after he found a way to mine faster. And then he came back here with all his money and bought a lot of land. And then he built the world's biggest indoor bathhouse called Sutro Baths, which is no longer there.
Two more people from this one.
My favorite part was when we had to sift through the dirt and find what was important, and we found an old china plate, and I thought that was cool. Adolf Sutro, they said that he was into China, and we found it where his house used to be, so that could have been one of his plates that he used for dinner. I think the collaboration with the national parks was a good experience for us IWB Law students. It gave us a chance to learn more about our city's history.
We live here, it's our community. I think it's important to learn about it because, it's part of us, San Francisco, and I think, yes, it is important. Yeah.
I did have fun. I thought it was a good experience, and I'm thankful for the opportunity.